but we rarely seek out those, we rarely ask the person, like, what are you feeling? Like another thing that kind of irks me is that always around like prom time, there's always like those viral stories of like, oh, my daughter or my son asked their classmate with Down syndrome or their autistic classmate to go to prom. And oh my God, what a great person and what a nice thing they're doing for this kid. And it's like,
it's charity.
it's
Yeah.
charity. But even, what could end, I'm sure their kid is very nice. I'm sure they're lovely. I'm not like disparaging what they did, but at the same time, all we have to do is hear from, the kid who's being invited. Like, how do they feel? Are they excited? Hey, great. Are they like, are they conflicted about it? Do they want to go? Or are they just like even that rotation into like, okay, but this person is the center of the story and you're not even talking to that person and getting their feedback or perspective. So even just that small rotation about like, well, what does this person feel like it? Like, do they think it's charity? Or are they just excited to go to prom? Or they care? Like, I'm curious about that. And that's part of the reason.
Would their response change if someone told them it was just charity?
Yeah. Yeah. Or I'm just doing it to be nice because we should be nice to people, with disabilities. It's like, yeah, but you shouldn't just be nice just because they're disabled. You should be nice because you should generally give people a chance.
You should ask me to the dance because you like me for me, not because it's the nice thing to do.
Yeah.
But sometimes, our society is so good at othering people across all kinds of different dynamics, whether it's ethnicity or political affiliation or skin color or whatever. We've become so focused on othering that that really is important to be so insatiably curious.
Yeah. And to understand that, people have different experiences based on, things like, race and ethnicity and immigration status. I mean, we see it in the autism community. It tends to be autistic white people, often like me, because the women are now coming and, sharing their voices more often on social media. And a lot of times you forget that, like I recently interviewed an author who has, a Black non-speaking autistic child. I guess he's 18 now, so he's a newly adult. But when he was growing up, she was, she had all the challenges of, trying to communicate her child's needs and bond with her child. And then, it still has serious challenges that he's, had interactions with police when he was reaching for his communication device. They would draw a gun at him. Like that's something serious. That's that sort of intersection of racism and ableism. And that's not something that white autistic people really think about ever, like most of us. But we have to be aware of like, that's a serious like experience of that part of our community. And we need to be able to share that.